The Second World War was a time of military innovation and advancement. Though there were ships with massive cannons that could destroy buildings with a single shot, one weapon stood as a protector on the high seas. The Oerlikon 20mm Mark 16 autocannon was a beast that tore down enemy aircrafts and boats like it was nothing. However, as the war ended and technology rapidly evolved in the latter half of the 20th century, the United States Navy recognized the pressing need for a more powerful weapon. A relentless search began in the late 1970s to find a truly worthy successor to the aging Oerlikon autocannon, one that would redefine naval firepower dominance. But what weapon could accomplish such a tall ask? Leading military experts and scientists of the time worked relentlessly to rise to the challenge. Their expertise and hard work finally paid off in 1986 with the introduction of the Mark 38 25mm machine gun. As its primary component, the electric motor-driven M242 Bushmaster controlled the entire ammunition cycle from feeding to ejecting spent casings. This marked a revolution in shipboard self-defense capabilities. The Mark 38 provided a low-cost, stabilized weapon able to operate effectively around the clock and in all weather conditions. Firing various Navy-approved ammunition types, including armor-piercing and high-explosive rounds, up to 7,400 yards away, gave the Navy a competitive edge on the high seas. Whether engaging high-speed surface targets, floating mines, enemy swimmers, personnel, or light armored vehicles near shore, the Mark 38 significantly enhanced naval vessel protection. It soon spread across Navy vessels as the primary defense weapon. Rapid adoption across the fleet highlighted the U.S. Navy's confidence in this formidable weapon. As warfare evolved, so too did the Mark 38 system. In 1988, the U.S. Navy introduced the upgraded Mark 38 Mod 1 variant. This improved version quickly proved its worth during the Persian Gulf War, seeing operational use aboard the warships and auxiliaries deployed for Operations Desert Shield and Desert Storm in the Middle East. The Mod 1 systems were often temporarily installed or rotated between vessels based on mission priorities. This silent guardian empowered gunners to unleash devastating and precise firepower when needed most. Between 1986 and 1992, the Navy acquired 243 Mark 38 machine gun systems, further proving its faith in this effective weapon. However, the Mark 38's evolution was far from over. Further enhancements were on the horizon to counter emerging battlefield threats. Mod 1's baptism of fire showcased its lethality while highlighting areas for potential improvement. Navy strategists closely analyzed its performance to guide the system's next phase of development and ensure it remained an unparalleled naval asset for years to come. However, it was not only the U.S. that was making plans. During the Gulf War, enemy forces took note of the formidable weapon in the U.S. Navy's arsenal, and too started developing new weapons that could challenge American superiority. As such, upgrades to the Mark 38 became an even higher priority to maintain a decisive edge against these evolving threats. If you're enjoying the video so far, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more military content just like this. The devastating attack on the USS Cole on October 2000 was a harsh wake-up call for the U.S. Navy. The guided missile destroyer was refueling in Yemen when suicide bombers detonated explosive next to its port side, killing 17 American sailors. This al-Qaeda strike, a precursor to 9/11, exposed the vulnerability of naval ships to asymmetric small boat threats. Determined to enhance ship defenses, the U.S. Navy's Chief of Naval Operations swiftly spearheaded the development of an upgraded Mark 38 variant, the Mod 2. In 2003, United Defense LP secured a $395.5 million contract for this next-generation system. By 2005, the Mark 38 Mod 2 was rolled out to naval fleets worldwide. Its advanced features included remote control capability for keeping gunners safe, improved human-machine interfaces, and integrated electro-optical and infrared sights with laser rangefinders for superior low-visibility accuracy. The Mod 2 was groundbreaking, being the first version with a remote control station, allowing the gunner to operate from a protected position inside the ship. The remote control station provided enhanced situational awareness and precise targeting controls, which are critical for engaging threats in volatile maritime environments. Initial testing of the Mod 2 demonstrated a remarkable threefold increase in hit probability over previous Mark 38 models. The USS Cole tragedy ushered in a new era of force protection innovation for the U.S. Navy. In 2011, the Mark 38 Mod II received a truly cutting-edge upgrade when defense giants BAE Systems and Boeing were awarded a $2.8 million contract to develop a directed energy variant, integrating laser weapon capabilities. This transformed the system into the Mark 38 Mod II tactical laser system, taking its threat engagement abilities to new heights. With this laser integration, the weapon could now protect surface ships against an even wider array of threats, ranging from small boats to unmanned aerial drones. It had the versatility to engage both surface and airborne targets with precise, laser-focused firepower. The push for this laser upgrade is traced back to an April 2010 incident in the Gulf of Aden. A pirate skiff opened fire on the USS Ashland despite being vastly outmatched. In response, the ship's regular Mark 38 unleashed a barrage that set the skiff ablaze, forcing the pirates to abandon ship before being rescued and prosecuted. The laser's first major test came in June 2011 off the coast of Florida, when the enhanced Mark 38 Mod II successfully defeated mock pirate ships attempting to penetrate civilian maritime traffic. The initial laser demonstrator featured a 10-kilowatt laser, but with the Navy eager for more firepower, this was upscaled to a monster 60-kilowatt version by 2017. Finally, laser weapons had arrived for naval combat. Following the remarkable success of the Mark 38 Mod II, the program expanded further in July 2012 to outfit additional ship classes and develop more modifications to the machine gun system itself. This effort resulted in the creation of the Mark 38 Mod III, featuring an advanced electro-optical infrared sensor suite that provides an impressive 333-degree surveillance coverage and 3 fields of view. These superior optics allow sailors to continuously monitor the maritime environment and rapidly detect threats, even in extremely low-light conditions. The Mod 3 integrates a low-light color camera, infrared optics, and an eye-safe laser rangefinder into its state-of-the-art fire control system. A unique aspect is that its surveillance system moves independently from the gun system, preventing enemies from realizing they've been spotted. With a range of 8,202 feet and selectable firing rates from single shot up to a blistering 180 rounds per minute, the Mark 38 Mod III represents the cutting edge of naval remote weapon station technology. The system's modular open architecture also allows for seamless integration of future upgrades and new capabilities as they become available. This builds in lifecycle sustainability to keep the Mark 38 modern and feared for decades to come. The evolution of the Mark 38 machine gun system continued with the initiation of the Maritime Accelerated Acquisition Program in 2019, paving the way for the Mod 4 variant. The most significant upgrade in the Mod 4 is the incorporation of the more powerful 30mm Mark 44 Bushmaster 2-chain gun, replacing the 25mm M242 used in previous versions. This provides a substantial increase in effective range and destructive power. Notably, the United States Coast Guard has announced plans to install the Mark 38 Mod 4 on their future polar security cutters. According to its manufacturers, the Mark 38 Mod 4 represents the pinnacle of this renowned naval gun system's evolution. However, it will surely continue adapting to address emerging threats on the high seas. Overall, the Mark 38 family has cemented itself as the U.S. Navy's critical self-defense system against an ever-evolving range of maritime threats. Its continued advancement is a top priority. Beyond U.S. forces, the Mark 38 Mod 4 has also garnered international interest and has been adopted by allied nations including Canada, Ukraine, Georgia, the Philippines, Australia, Spain, and Singapore. Looking ahead, the future of the Mark 38 weapon system appears bright and indispensable. It will undoubtedly remain a critical asset, safeguarding U.S. Navy ships and enabling mission success through its combination of firepower, precision, and continuous modernization. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest videos.